Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie and I welcome you all back to my channel. Now before this video starts, I just want to mention that me and John Sim Gaming have just done a walkthrough of Saints Row 4 Get Out of Hell. We wanted to do Saints Row 4, but for some reason it wasn't working. We couldn't get online, but we can with Get Out of Hell, so we'll be playing that till it's completed. Anyways, what do you call it? In this theory video, I'm going to be discussing what will happen in issue 5. Now, I honestly, I do want to give thanks and give a shout out to JFCF. On my last theory video, he or she mentioned that there's going to be a 5th issue, and that surprised me. I was like, really? Because if you look at issue 4, which you should be seeing now, it says one final decision awaits Max and Chloe in the story fans wanted to see. It comes out February 27th, and it comes with 34 pages. But if you look at issue 5, which you should also be seeing now, we don't really get a description. It just says now ongoing by popular demand. The comic continuing the story of Dotnoid and Square Enix's award-winning game. Writer Emma Vasily builds on the overwhelming fan reaction to the first series in the brand new story arc. So basically, this is like, because if you look like on Comixology, the site where I'm on, you can actually pre-order volume 1, and volume 1 comes with 4 issues. So issue 5 is really, it's going to be starting something else different entirely. Now, but the question is, what is going to happen? What do we expect will happen in issue 5? Now, I do believe that they're not going to be at Arcadia Bay anymore. They're going to be heading back to Seattle to meet up with that band group. Now, what I personally, what I really want to see is like, because you know I'm Pricefield, I ship Pricefield. It's like, yes, I want to see that in this issue. But I gotta say, really, what I do want to see more is Max's parents, because we don't really see much of them. Like, we see them in the farewell episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm, but they don't talk. You even see them in text messages and in their pictures on Max's phone, but you don't really like. There's not really that much to go on about them. Like, there's like very little to no information about Max's parents, really. Like, I've been trying to find out of it. So if we go to about her dad, Ryan Caulfield, it says about him, Max's father is very close to her. The two attending sports events together. He's presented as a very loving father figure. He doesn't seem to be as concerned as Max's mother about Blackwell Academy. In a text message regarding Max's 18th birthday, he says that she is an adult now, but still their little girl, and shouldn't blow the money they'd send her at once. He is concerned about the threat he gets from an unknown number in episode 4 and messages Max about it. In another text message to Max in the Changed Reality, where Max has won the Everyday Heroes photo contest, he points out that Max is an adult now and can tell her mother that she doesn't need to be worried regarding the arrest of Mark Jefferson and Nathan Prescott. So really, there's not really that much information here about the father, and there's even less about Vanessa, Max's mother. It's Max's mother cares about her daughter a lot. She is incredibly supportive of Max's decision to go to Blackwell Academy, and clearly misses her while she's away. She does not seem to be angry when Principal Wells emails her about Max, but she seems to be reasonably concerned about the goings on of Blackwell despite having received limited information. I mean, yeah, limited information is what we have with you, Vanessa. We hardly know anything about you. So I really do want to see more of Max and more of Ryan and Vanessa's role in the next arc, because it's mentioned, because I'm reading it here, because volume 1 contains issues 1 to 4, so volume 2, it's going to be a new arc, I assume. Now, it doesn't say how many pages there are. It says the page count is 0, but it will be out May 29th, 2019 for both digital and print release. Now there's not really any like images I can show, except for, like, for the one that you saw up where Max has the camera and she's just looking at the photo. That's it. There's nothing really there. Like, another thing is, I'd like to know more about this band that, like, Max and Chloe are with in issue 1, because I'd like to know how they actually met the band, ran into them. Maybe Max was taking some photos and they, like, asked if they could take some photos of them for a band cover or something. Or maybe because, you know, Chloe designed that in issue 1. Chloe designed that poster or banner, whatever it was, and maybe she's out tagging something, because we see in issue 1 she's tagging a train or something. I forget what it was, since I haven't read issue 1 in a while. Anyway, she's tagging something. Maybe the others see her and they're like, could you make us a band logo? And she does that, and then all of them become friends. But I guess, like, more interesting would be how Max's powers are going to be affected, because what I'd like to see, like, aside from Max's parents, another thing I'd really like to see is, I've mentioned this before, I'd like to see a comic series based off Max's choices of sacrificing Chloe to save Arcadia Bay. Now, I think that would be very cool. Now, we've seen little glimpses of it, like in issue 2, where Max is talking to Joyce, and Chloe wanted to see Joyce, but she couldn't, and Max discovers that the tornado was actually created because of her involvement. Even what do you call it? Like, maybe maybe, oh God, I just had it and I forgot. I was right there on the tip of my tongue. I forgot. Yeah. Personally, because, like, I believe, like, if Max does choose to sacrifice Chloe, I do believe that the Max that does choose to sacrifice Chloe, I don't think she'd like photography anymore, because she had to use a photo to go back in time and do that. I do believe that even if she takes photos, the instant camera that she uses, I believe that she'd be turned off from those photos. She would just hate using them, or maybe she'd hate photos in general altogether, and she'd just give up on photography and like her studies and that. And that would be really that'd be like really interesting to follow, because photography means everything to Max, and to have her just chuck it away after Chloe dies, I'd like to see where that story route would go. So anyways, let me know what you all think about this video in the comments, and once again, I want to give thanks to JFCF for letting me know about issue 5 coming out, and issue 4 will be on my channel in 2 days, so make sure you are all paying attention. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.